It was horrible. Felt like I was a giant acorn.
뭐야, 도토리가 됐어. 아니, 뭐야!
Once upon a time, a Soviet war helicopter entered Allied territory. The aircraft was intercepted and shot down. As the pilot emerged from the wreckage, he was arrested by the same bastards who shot him down, then later was brought to a military base for interrogation. That pilot was me.
Name?
My name is Fox. Jesse Fox.
You don't seem to be Russian.
Russian? Me?
You were piloting a Russian aircraft 2 hours ago.
I also drive a Toyota, and I'm not Japanese.
All right, Mr. Fox. Before arresting you, I'm obligated to write down a report with your version of the facts. So tell us what the hell you were doing in that heavily armed Soviet helicopter.
It's a long story.
Sergeant, bring us some coffee.
Yes, sir. Wachowski, bring the lieutenant some coffee.
Yes, sir.
Well, Mr. Fox, we have plenty of time. Explain what happened.
In 1972, a crack commando unit threw me in a prison for a crime I didn't commit.
You're under arrest for a crime you didn't commit.
I promptly escaped from a maximum security stockade to the underground, trying to survive from these soldiers of fortune.
파트 1 대탈출. 방향키로 가능하고 WASD는 안 되고요.
Let's start from the beginning. How did you escape from that cell?
Piece of cake. I just had to write a note.
A note? Where'd you get the paper from?
I used toilet paper.
I see. And how did you find a pen?
A pen? I was in a dirty, grimy cell, not in an office. I wrote the note with a rusty wire, using my own blood as ink.
X 주먹질. 다 때린 게, 철사 얻었고요. 휴지를 이렇게 얻어? 이렇게 결합이 쉬고.
I scratched my arm with the wire and got to work. It wasn't easy. The toilet paper tore under the pressure of the bloody wire. Those bastards gave us cheap paper, one ply, unscented, and unpatterned.
Why did you break the toilet? Why not grab the paper like a normal person?
You know how prison is. It's kill or be killed. And I wasn't going to be killed by some dirty toilet.
Hey, you moron! Holy Jesus. You schmuck. Do you really think I'd be stupid enough to kill myself? Kill myself?
쪽지를 읽은 거구나. 파밍이 가능해? 열쇠. 얻을 게 없네. F를 눌러서. 아하. C로 하는
I
거구나.
left the guard locked in the cell. Then I threw away the key and got out of there.
Mr. Fox, what about the noose? Where did you get that from?
Where did I get the noose? Are you seriously asking me that?
I am, Mr. Fox.
I'll tell you later.
진짜 어디서 났지? 그냥 하는 게 나을 것 같은데?
When leaving the cell, I found myself in a prison yard surrounded by some buildings. There were piles of boxes and other stuff here and there. And the ground was plain dirt. Oh, and it was night.
이야, 게임 잘 만들었다. 감옥마당에서 나갈 곳을 찾으세요. 예, 에이. 다시 들어가는 게 가능해? 열쇠 던졌다니까 이제 없지. 아, 부실 수 있네. 도전 해제, 대탈출. 뭔가 업적 같은 게 있나 보네.
That
슈즈인가?
box contained some filthy cloth scraps. I made some handy bandages to prepare for when I would get wounded. Bad news. Dirty cloth rags don't heal you. They just stop the bleeding, and I ain't got time to bleed. Good news. I could reuse these rags as much as I wanted. Good dirty cloth is hard to come by.
붕대. 이건 안 부서지네.
Stop it! Sleep!
Why did you keep punching those crates? What did you expect?
이런 것도 말해주네.
Nothing in particular.
Then why this gratuitous violence?
I don't know. I suppose I got lost in the moment. You know, for being imprisoned for a crime I didn't commit.
야, 말 잘한다. 난 화났어. 야, 화났다고.
I thought everyone would be asleep at night, that it was safe to escape. I was dead wrong. I noticed the presence of.
뭐야, 이 숫자는. 이거 선택 뭘로 해야 되지? 1로 하자. 꼭 눌러야 되네.
One guard on the night shift.
하타타타타! X 아니었나? 파밍하는 게? 그 위에 있어야 돼? 밟으면 모션 나오는 것 봐.
Over here.
안녕히 계세요.
Hello? You talking to me?
Affirmative. My name is Colonel Alan Harris, 5th Battalion.
I'm Jesse Fox.
Rank?
I'm not military, Colonel.
Then tell me, Fox, what the hell are you doing here?
I've been jailed for a crime I didn't commit. Do you know how to get out of here?
Try to escape through any sewer. There must be one nearby, 'cause it stinks when it's hot. Once outside, move along at nighttime and sleep during the day.
What about you, Colonel?
I've been tortured. My legs won't make it. But if you bring me a radio, I can help you escape.
Hold on, Harris. Are you sure you heard him say Alan Harris?
Yes, sir. Saw him yesterday.
바로 어제
Mr.
이야기야?
Fox, Colonel Harris died a month ago in an ambush.
Well, it's the name that stubborn old man gave me.
I see. I'll write down on the report that you talked to Colonel Harris after his death. Continue your story.
As I was saying, I searched for a radio to bring him.
무전기를 찾으러 갑시다. 이렇게 바로 기습 가능하네. 이건 어떻게 해야 되지? 총알 무조건 맞을 것 같은데.
Heard something.
아하, 이렇게. 무전기다.
I picked up the guard's radio. Without encryption, I knew other guards could listen in on my conversations with Harris.
I see. You still haven't told me how you got that noose.
I'll tell you later. As I was saying, I needed to find a special encryption circuit to install in the radio.
잠깐만, 아직 제 거 안 털었어.
I took a coin off the guard.
Money? What'd you intend to spend it on? I suspect there's no shops open for an escapee on a midnight run.
참 별걸 다
Who
따지는구나.
said anything about spending? I used it to distract soldiers. I quickly found out that guards love picking up free coins off the ground.
아, 원래는 이 동전으로 얘를 유인해가지고 때리는 거였구나. 나 어떻게 했노? 라인 원이라고 했죠.
Colonel, do you copy?
Copy.
I found a rope to go down the sewer.
잘생겼는데.
You're not down yet? What the hell are you waiting for?
I'm on it, Colonel.
저 무전기 방금까지 찾고 왔는데.
I anchored the rope and went down into the pitch darkness. Finally, I touched ground. I was in a sewer composed of narrow passages. There were channels of rotten water and narrow sidewalks. And the typical pipes and waste everywhere. It smelled like shit. The putrid air was barely breathable. But once my lungs got used to that stench, I started to investigate my surroundings. First off, I had to check the depth of the water.
예? 수심을 어떻게 확인하지? 잘림팔?
I dipped the severed arm in the water to calculate the depth. As soon as I did, it started shaking. When I pulled it back out, there
와우!
was nothing but bones.
방사능인데?
I couldn't explain what I saw, but my instincts told me this water might be dangerous. I'm not gonna lie, I had trouble getting where I needed to go. In fact, I had to build a floating platform to get through. Worse yet, everything down there was out for my blood.
플라스틱통. 뭐야?
Hold on, Mr. Fox. What exactly did you say attacked you?
What you just heard. Some sort of hybrid between piranha and human.
A human piranha attacked you? I see. And in your opinion, could you elaborate how this hybrid could exist?
That question kept gnawing at the back of my brain the entire day. I dwelt on it over and over again. And after seeing everything I saw on that base, their facilities, their experiments, their labs, I reached the only logical explanation.
And what was that, Mr. Fox?
어머니는 뭐야? 어머니는 뭐야? 이게 과학자가 맞을 것 같은데 어머니로 갑시다.
That a woman, hell-bent on becoming a mother, was unable to afford standard artificial insemination, so she sought illicit services on the black market instead. And you know how the black market is. They scam you with any fake shit. She took up an offer from a back alley doctor who did the operation as requested. But she had yet to find out that she was actually fertilized with piranha sperm.
Jesus, poor woman.
Months passed, and she became the mother of a school of human piranha hybrids. The horrified woman flushed them down the toilet. They ended up in the sewers, where they would keep reproducing, creating a colony of human piranha hybrids. The same ones that attacked me.
소설 쓰고 있네. 이거야?
You copy?
Copy, Colonel.
I've been trying to contact you.
There was no signal down in the sewers.
Have you already escaped? Where are you now?
Not much progress. I should still be near the prisons.
Are you kidding me, Fox? You're still too damn close. You need to travel farther before coming topside.
I know, but there are sewer channels blocking my way.
Then build something to cross them, Fox. Find some materials. Where are you exactly?
I think I'm in the office of some sort of officer.
You should search for classified files about Operation Jericho. Take them with you. They're up to something. I don't know what. We must find out.
이걸 봤다라고 하나?
The first file was about an attack plan. Its code name was Operation Jericho. I couldn't find many details because it was encoded. But anyone could understand a chart about casualties. Its lines went all the way to the top. Before leaving the office, I called Harris to let him know that I found the files. Colonel, do you copy?
Copy.
I found some documents. Operation Jericho. Looks like it talks about an attack plan?
Attack against what, son?
I have no idea. It's encoded. I'll keep searching for more documents, Colonel.
Operation Jericho is a rumor only known by a few officers and, of course, the enemy. How did you find out about it, Mr. Fox?
As I told you, Colonel Harris asked me to search for files about it.
The deceased Colonel Harris? Yes.
I had the feeling that this officer didn't believe anything I was saying.
It's understandable. I don't believe you either.
Oh, really? Well, Miss Incredulous, why ask me to tell you the story?
Well, I like the way you tell it. And since there are no theaters here.
Great.
So, what was Operation Jericho?
It turns out that location was actually a clandestine base, with a company codenamed X-Army, commanded by someone named General X. They were planning a large-scale attack against Allied posts.
And that plan was?
Be patient. That comes later.
Hey! Don't be like that. Come on, tell me.
The officer that was taking my statement was also curious about what I knew.
And what exactly do you know about Operation Jericho, Mr. Fox?
That it was a hell of an operation. Harris and I knew the details thanks to the files we found. Correction, I found.
Again, how much did you exactly find out?
Let me continue. You'll find out later.
여기 또 어디야?
Sergeant Roscoe here. What? Escaped? How? Through the sewers? Shit! No, don't send anyone. If he hides like a rat, he will die like a rat.
내 얘기하는 거 같지?
Switch on the shredders.
파쇄기? 어떻게 해야 되지?
Huh. Did I just hear a rat? Get out from your hole, you cowardly vermin! Look what the cat dragged in. The escaped prisoner. We've got some big balls coming here, rodent.
The situation was foobar. He was armed and hunkered down behind his desk. I was screwed.
So what did you do?
In 5 nanoseconds, I scrutinized the room and noticed a very subtle detail. There is a large globe in the middle of the room. I already had what I needed to take him down.
이게? 오 깜짝이야. 왜 굳이 이걸로?
Pissing me off.
좋아.
Damn you.
Boss defeated.
1등급 보안카드 주나? 진짜 주네?
Watch out. There's a guard looking here. If you move, he'll see you. Tell me when he's not looking.
That bastard won't move. He's over here all the time.
Fuck.
Hold on. I have an idea. Yo, Mike! Mike!
Shut up.
I got pictures of your mom naked in the bathtub. Wanna buy them? Real cheap.
와 도발 싸발적인데?
Done with his shit.
Just go shoot that bastard. I'm already on my way.
Nice. Thanks for the help.
Thank you for knocking out that dick.
By the way, name's Jesse Fox.
I'm Mike.
Hold on. Don't tell me the prisoner was also named Mike.
No. Hold on. It wasn't Mike.
I'm Robert.
Let's see if I can get you out of here, Robert.
Thanks, Fox, but no. If you escape, they'll shoot you. I'd rather be jailed than buried. You don't have a radio, do you?
Hold on. I'll get one for you.
I heard something. What was that? Mike! Yeah.
무전기. 이것도 그거 해야 되지 않나?
Hey, Robert.
Did you get that radio?
Yeah, here you go.
Thanks, Fox. I'll call you if I find out anything.
If you want to talk, use channel 2.
Okay, now get out of here before the guards show up.
Jesse here. Do you copy?
I hear you.
Hey, Robert. You don't look like a military man.
Of course not. I'm a photographer.
Hold on. You're not a paparazzi, are you?
Haha, that's right. A paparazzi. And one of the worst kind, too.
Who was your favorite lady to stalk?
Her name was Big Bertha.
Oh, Big. That your thing?
It was the name of a German howitzer. I'm actually a war journalist.
Thought you said you were a paparazzi.
Yep. I said I was the worst fucking kind, too.
Damn, Robert, you must have fucked up royally to end up locked in here.
I've seen things I wasn't meant to, Fox.
아,
After making the platform, I had what I needed to cross the sewer channels to freedom.
Hold on,
일회성이야?
Fox. The platform just vanished.
What? Of course not. I picked it up every time I got to the other side.
You didn't mention that. Sounded like it vanished.
Well, I didn't feel like I had to mention something so obvious.
Then should I write down that you picked up the platform every time you used it?
Yes, of course.
Well, Mr. Fox, please continue with your story.
By the way, how many rats were down there?
없었어.
None that I remember. But there were squirrels.
있다고 할 걸.
Squirrels? In a sewer?
That's right. Turns out the bastards there don't like normal pets like cats or dogs. They go and buy exotic pets. You know, squirrels. Eventually, their owners get bored of them and they're flushed down the toilet to drown and die. But 1 in 10,000 mutates and it survives. Then it multiplies. Soon, the sewers are completely infested with mutant killer squirrels. It was horrible. Felt like I was a giant acorn.
뭐야, 도토리가 됐어. 아니 뭐야? 아니 뭐야? 아 뭐야 이거? 아니 BGM 뭔데? 아! 아니 BGM 뭔데? 어디로 가야 돼? 안돼 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 안돼. 오. 오 깜짝이야. 도전 해제 방화법. 오!
Inside some debris, I found an old flamethrower. It was in bad condition, but I could fix it. The worst part was the fuel tank was savagely chewed apart. It couldn't be saved, so I set out to replace it.
오, 몇 개 더 필요한 거야? 기름?
Okay! After the repairs, my flamethrower was ready. The tubes were covered in rust, so I took great care to avoid overheating it.
아니 이게 무슨 일이요? 오우씨. 오 깜짝이야. 의외로 아픈데? 여기는 어디야? 아하, 아하. 뭐야, 씨. 뭐야? 얼마나 나와야 돼? 진짜 끝났겠지? 아 진짜 아니 뭐 다람쥐가 벽돌을 부셔.
You must have been very lonely down there.
Nah, I
갑자기?
had some company.
갑자기? 선박 필스? 아니! 다람쥐를 왜 도와주는데?
And that thing?
아니
had
아니
tentacles?
안 달렸을걸?
Well, now that you mention it,
두 개. 두 개.
it had 24
다스? 다스?
And that thing had tentacles?
Well, now that you mention it,
네 개 한번 봐보자.
it had 4 pairs of
Yes.
tentacles.
지금 8개잖아? 6개가 최대로 적은 거였네? 이런 개발자리다. 큰일 날 뻔했다. 이거 아닌데? 아, 키가 헷갈려.
I nearly had that thing dead, but then my luck turned south.
뭐야?
The old flamethrower
고장났지? 폭발은 나도 뒤져.
broke apart as I continued the fight. So I finished it the old-fashioned way, with my fists.
주먹이야? 어떻게 해요? 오, 쉣! 새 총도 있잖아. 새 총이란 것도 있잖아. 새 총이란 것도 있을 텐데. 됐다. 새 총이지.
Boss defeated.
오, 레벨 3이다. 뭐가 낫지? 회복 빠르게 되는 게 나을 것 같기도 하고. 회복으로 갑시다. 얼음장. 오! 큰일 날 뻔. 타이밍. 뭐야, 레벨업부터 다시 시작해? 좋아요.
Mr. Fox, the gallows noose. Tell me how you got it.
I'll tell you later.
Enough. You've tried my patience, Mr. Fox. Tell me right now how you got that damn noose. Or I'll kick your ass and throw you in isolation.
Okay. No need for that. I was just about to tell you.
올가미에 너무 집중하네. 내장? 내장하면 어떻게 되는 거지? 머리카락, 브로콜리. 지금 브로콜리 너무 궁금해.
I asked Mike, the prison guard, to make a noose so I could hang myself. And he brought me one, thinking I would do it. That's all.
What about the broccoli?
Broccoli? What are you talking about?
My apologies, Mr. Fox. I think I mixed something up.
Is that really how you got the news?
신문가도 착각했어, 내
Lied to
선택에.
the officer.
Why?
Because no one threatens me to tell the truth.
주인공도
Did you
상당히
really get the news?
꼬았어.
I'll tell you later.
대체 비밀이 뭐냐고.